Looking back at everything you went through, when did you start realizing that God wasn't just letting you go through it, but actually leading you to a breakthrough?
Definitely the time where Becca and I found out that we were having our son. After like going through like an entire year in marriage, and there was a time period where Becca had a lot of doubts about if we could even have kids. And so to be able to see us go through the accident and all the tribulations that came with it, but shortly after that, finding out that we were pregnant was like, that was like truly, I feel like, the breakthrough moment for us.
And how did this breakthrough shape the sound and the message of Navali Nights?
Yeah, Navali Nights really is a testament of perseverance, and being able to really prioritize God even in the toughest of times, even in the most challenging seasons of a person's life. Can you still keep God at the forefront? Can you still keep God, as the priority in your life? That's really where the album was inspired by.
And with all these factors playing in your life, did you ever feel like giving up?
Yeah, every day, honestly. But, the Bible says that the race is not given to the swift, but to he that endures, So I think my heart really was just, every day taking it one step at a time. God, the music was just pouring out, and we were recording it as fast as we could get it. And in the midst of going through all that, you're still dealing with real life. My wife still has a broken collarbone. Now we have a baby in the mix. Like, there was a lot going on, but the Lord is faithful, and he gives you the grace and the patience to be able to endure it.
So how did you move forward from it all? Would you just say that prayer was more of your answer?
I would say prayer. I would say fellowship was big. Like having people around you who reinforce the word, like reinforce those conversations about, staying strong in your faith. I'm praying for you. And like, not just saying that to say it, but like in the moment, actually praying for you. And then I think just honestly having our son and the music come out at the same time was like, I got too much to live for to give up right now, Like, yeah. I don't know, I just gotta keep pushing, and eventually you'll get to like that finish line, And I feel like we're like finally here.
Right. So what's one thing or one lesson, I would say, from your breakthrough that you hope your listeners take away from Navali Nights?
I would say just really understand that God is not going to leave you alone. When the Bible says that he will never leave you nor forsake you, is like this whole story is about the challenges of asking God for things of like elevation, right? To be married, to have kids, to own a home, to be successful. And a lot of the times we don't realize that when we're asking God for those things, there's so much more on the other side that comes with it that we never account for. And so if you don't take anything from this album, take like, God is faithful in the ups and the downs. God is just awesome,
Now that you are on the other side, how do you see God's purpose in everything that you went through?
We have the testimony now. The Bible says that they overcame by the testimony and the blood of the Lamb. And so for me, it's like Christ has already done his job concerning, his sacrifice. But for us now, we have the ability to go into every single stage, every single opportunity to minister in music and tell people, you see the fans, you see the people who support, and it's like we have the ability to have a story and connect with them. That's the whole point of this mini-series, is to show people the ins and the outs of the testimony. So we've got power.